9, 8,
roll of fate, track
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Roll of fate, track it. Alright, ready to go to 1?
Knock it out of the park.
You got it, Miss Jake.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Ready to dissolve the one with the
5,
mics.
4, 3, 2.
Dissolve the one up with the mics, go.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another great segment
Keys
of
graphic.
Where Are We, Long Island. I'm Ryan
Key
Kennedy,
it.
and today we will visit the town of St.
Ready
James.
to lose it?
It's a little town right
Lose
near
it?
Smithtown.
Ready,
Sitting
2,
on my left today has
2.
been and still is the owner of the general store, Mr.
Ready to roll
Elliot
dissolve, track
Grossman.
it.
Now, before we begin, let's take a quick look at the town of St. James.
Roll dissolve, track it, kill the mics.
St. James, located in Suffolk County on the north shore of Long Island, has more than exceptional schools, excellent shopping, fine restaurants, and historical landmarks. The St. James Elementary School has teachers that are very dedicated to making sure that their students have the attention they deserve and are able to provide them with extra help without hesitation. The kids have a great learning experience and look forward to attend the following years. St. James has many different kinds of restaurants, like Mexican, barbecue and grill, pizzerias, and small cafes. The historic landmarks of
9,
St. James include the
8,
railroad,
7,
firehouse,
6, 5,
Ready to dissolve 2 up
and
with
the
the
general
mics.
store.
3, 2.
Dissolve 2 up with the mics, go.
That's incredible. St. James really seems like it has that ancient style, rustic kind of feel to it. Is
Oh, it
that
really
true?
does. It's an amazing town, and when you figure it
Zone
goes back
Firehouse.
to 1909, and T. Edward Ellis was the guy actually who founded
33,
the
3.
fire department there.
Oh,
Fire
Ready to dissolve, still
department.
dissolve.
And look how many
Don't
years
forget
have
that's
gone by
graphic,
now.
Jake.
We're
Yes,
way
I
over
know.
100 years, and it's
Ready to go back to 3.
incredible,
Dissolve.
sight to see all of this ancient
Ready, keys,
kind of
graphic,
history
key.
come to life.
Right.
Still today. They
Ready
had a
to
Hollywood
lose it?
fire back in
Lose
1921,
it?
and a home was lost. They
Ready,
had a
2.
community of local citizens that
2.
actually rebuilt everything.
Wow.
The first purchase they made was a Model T.
When he's on east side.
Hump and ladder, 1,000 feet of hose that cost $1,500.
3,
That's
3.
incredible. You know, that kind of
Ready, 2.
You know, that kind of community really builds that sense of oneness with the town. Now, you know, every town
Ready,
has
1,
to
1.
have that place to go to where you can get a good bite to eat. And I've heard none
2,
better than
2.
the East Side Sports Grill.
Oh, I'm glad you
Ready,
mentioned that.
dissolve,
East side is
dissolve.
terrific. You know, they have a fabulous sriracha burger, which has, I don't know,
Dissolve back to 2.
132 toppings
Dissolve.
on it or something.
Gosh.
Seasonings and marshmallows. They put
3.
everything on that.
That's
It's
incredible.
Absolutely incredible. You know, if
When he's on
you're
railroad.
on a diet, you know, stay away from that
Yeah,
place.
I'm
Two,
sure.
two.
East side has got the best food of anywhere in the area.
That's absolutely
Ready,
wonderful.
1, 1.
Now, you know, we speak of St. James, and one thing that is synonymous with it is history.
Ready, 2, 2.
And there's nothing more historical than the railroad of St. James.
I'm glad you mentioned that. because I
Dissolve,
wanted to
dissolve.
talk a little about that. You know, it goes back to
Ready to change
1873.
it?
Oh my God.
Change
One
it.
of the stations,
Change it. I know.
the station in St. James is actually
go to
the
3.
second oldest station
Dissolve
in
to
the
3.
entire system of the Long Island Railroad. So it carries with it a great deal of history.
Don't be
When
afraid to
he's done
sit
doing
on
sort.
stills a little longer, Jake.
Restored them a
If
few
you rushed
times
on
in
those
74 and 97 again,
Right.
but
Ready,
it still
2.
remains
3,
as
2.
one of
Reset
the
the time
oldest
on it.
stations, and people come from miles around just to look at the railroad station and stare at it, you know.
That's
your
wonderful.
countdown.
It is.
You know,
There.
we speak of history and everything like that.
I'm
And,
just
you know,
gonna slide it over
sitting
for a
right
second.
here, you're the owner of the general store.
Oh,
one of the most
thank you very
historical
much.
landmarks.
Very
of
proud to
St.
do
James.
that. Mhm.
That's fantastic.
Ready to roll dissolve,
You
track
know,
it.
it's fabulous. Having the general
Ready, 3,
store
3.
it really gives you that feel. The store itself dates back to 1857.
Wow.
Copy when he's
So
done. Ready, 2,
people
2.
that come in really are amazed at the original furniture and all the original artifacts that are still in the store.
That's incredible. You know,
Ready to roll dissolve,
speaking
track
of
it?
the general store, we actually have an inside look at the historic landmark of St. James. So let's take a look.
Roll dissolve, track it.
The story of the St. James General Store is rich with history found at the very core of Long Island's heritage. Much of the history of St. James during this period is associated with the store. Here the residents purchased yard goods, kitchenware, medicine, shoes, horse medicine, tobacco, groceries, hardware, and more. Since the post office was located within the store, it became a central meeting place where the townfolk gathered to wait for the mail and catch up on local gossip to keep in touch with the world. There were parties, dances, and seasonal celebrations held in a large room upstairs. When the first telephone in the village was installed in the store, the establishment became even more of a community center. Throughout the years, the old store has resisted the changes of progress. It is unchanged structurally since 1894. The original counters and cases, post office, coffee grinder, tea canisters, potbelly stove, barrels, old checkerboard, and many other items remain to permit visitors to look at Long Island through the lens of
Open yourself 2 up the mics.
5, 1.
Go.
Yourself 2 up the mics.
That is an absolutely incredible little piece right there. Now, Elliot, you've owned the general store for many years
33.
now. What is it
3.
like to own and preserve a piece of history like that?
Well, you know, it gives me such great joy.
2.5
when people
still.
come to the store and they know
Dissolve.
the history of it, they know how long that we've been there, they know about
Resolve
all the
back to
original
3.
furniture, they know
Dissolve.
about all the original things that are in the store. the little
Don't be afraid
artifacts
to
that
do a
we have
sequence
that
of a
people
couple
come
of
back and
stills
say,
in a row.
To see a piece of history from the 1800s.
32.
It really is a fabulous piece of
2.
history. You should come by sometime.
Absolutely, I
I'd
plan on
love to
it.
have you there and show you around a little bit if you could.
That would be incredible. You know, people say that when they walk into the store, they
Ready
get
that
that
next still?
true rustic feel of 1857.
Ready to dissolve it?
Has the store been renovated at all to
Dissolve.
update the current times?
Oh,
or
no,
is
no,
it
no.
still
I
true?
wouldn't say renovated at all because really
Ready
we
to change
didn't
it?
want to mess with
Change it?
history to that degree, but I would say we've tweaked it a bit. You know, there have been safety code situations
So you're
and,
gonna go back to 2.
and things of that type that you really have to
Dissolve.
keep up with. Other than that, though, it's just exactly the way it was back in 1857, which is, like I say,
Ready,
that's
3,
the
3.
beauty of it, is that in this modern society, in the modern areas of St. James, you have this piece of history
points?
right in the middle of it.
That's absolutely
Ready,
incredible.
2,
And by the way, I brought some coins I want to
right
show you
there.
in the store. These
4.
coins, again, go back to the 1850s.
Dissolve
And,
back.
we
Remember
had a
the
few
yellow.
more coins in here. but
Dissolve back
some
to
of it
2?
fell in a storm drain
Dissolve.
outside the studio when I was on my way in.
Good
Oh, that's
job.
all right.
Yeah, I apologize for that.
There'll be some lucky kid
Yeah.
getting one of those at some later date, hopefully.
Absolutely, yeah. Hopefully
Yeah.
they'll pick it up before they walk
That's
away. But
absolutely
this is what's
incredible.
left anyway. And
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
It's a great piece of memorabilia here
For sure.
for what we, for definitely what we've done.
No, that's wonderful. You know, we
One question.
St. James is
30
all
seconds.
about serving the community, and
Absolutely.
nothing does that more than the general store. What is it like to be able to do that?
Well, you know,
Ready,
one of the
3,
things we have a pancake night every week at the general store.
After
where
this
we,
answer, you should be able to
basically,
thank
we have
them.
this old
That's
flour
15
that was
seconds.
actually
Prompt
not
when
from
he
the
goes
1800s, but from the early 1900s, and we make pancakes from it.
Ready, 2?
And we serve it on the guests. And,
2.
I don't know if they realize how old the flour is, but
Yeah, right.
it's fun just to see the reaction
All right,
when
wrap
they
'em
take a
out.
bite. After they have some of these
That's
pancakes.
absolutely incredible. All right, well, thank you very much, Elliot. That's all the time we have.
Ready to roll,
Thank you
Dissolve,
guys
track it?
very much for watching. I'm
Count.
Ryan Kennedy, and thanks to Elliot again for joining us today. We'll see you guys next time on Where Are We, Long Island.
Rolls, I'll track it.
Excellent.
Nice. Fade to black. Perfect time.
That's the way. Count it out.
Count it out.
Count it.
Count it.
10, 9, 8, 7,
We just fade to black.
6, 5,
Ready to fade out audio with the fade to black.
3,
2,
2,
start fading.
1.
Fade to black.
Very nice.
Son of a bitch, cut the damn shit.
Very nice show.